What's up, Constars? I'm your boy Deacon Rap, and welcome to Con Streams. Guys, today I'm joined by Pablo,
What's up, guys?
The owner of War Dance Productions. He's joining me for this special episode on the Once and Always trailer. So, we were originally supposed to have one of the directors from More Phenomenal Expo join us today, but unfortunately, he couldn't make it. So, first thing first, for one, oh my god, we got a new Power Ranger trailer. Like, dude, this is amazing. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's been 30 years. Like, Zach looked better now than he did 30 years ago.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, he he looks young too. It's crazy.
I know, it's like he only aged like maybe 5. He looks like he's barely 30.
Right, like
And
a
he's
fully,
like 50.
a fully grown man.
Yeah.
Finally, since last we seen him on TV.
Yeah. So, when I first saw the trailer, honestly, I expected better cinematography.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause like I grew up on Power Rangers with the movies, so I expected like movie like Legend of the White Dragon. That trailer is Hollywood movie quality, where this one, it looked like a lot of the quality of the cinematography. It looked like a lot of fan projects.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like maybe they wanted it that way, just so it's like, okay, if Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out today, how would it look?
Right. No, I definitely think the quality was screaming of what we have modernly in terms of our like movies that we watch, and it's a Netflix film, so maybe it follows some sort of like Netflix structure, algorithm deciding structure to it, but and it may be freelance because from what I understand, they take a lot of freelance. It's like outsourced to freelance cinematographers, casting companies. Lot of production parts of production are freelance through smaller groups.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I maybe like. I mean, we can look it up definitely, but I know a lot of people that say, oh, well, like I do stuff for Netflix, this and that, and usually it's like documentary films and stuff that usually get freelance, but also I think they freelance the photographers, like the cinematographers, because basically, like it's a lot of people use mirrorless DSLRs for film nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just so simple, and that's the quality you get with Netflix, and it definitely that one looks very much like it's a today Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the CGI command center.
Right.
I'm like, okay, this is where the budget cut went.
Yeah, because and well, I think that it makes it campy, right?
Because Power Rangers was campy.
Because it was campy, and that's what I used to love about it. I was like, man, this looks like it was filmed like when it would go to the like Megazord fights and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this looks like something that was done years ago, and it was,
Yeah,
like,
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one thing I especially loved about the trailer is that Rocky's coming back, Catherine's coming back,
Yeah.
and then Trini's daughter is supposed to play her. Well, it's actually her niece, but she plays her daughter like in the movie. And speaking of Trini, like they made it obvious that Trini dies in the trailer.
Yeah.
She dies, and her niece or daughter in the movie is supposed to take over for her.
Right.
Yeah, and then
JD. Well, I mean, and the actress, what was her name?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, the one who played Trini?
Oh, Trini. I cannot pronounce her name correctly. Like I know what it is. I just can't pronounce it correctly.
I mean, you know how it's spelled, or right?
THUY and THANG.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's look it up. See how it's pronounced. But yeah, she died in real life, right?
Yeah, she died in 2001 in a car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Yeah, and then
Well, I mean, maybe they'll try some way to like memorialize the character.
That's obvious.
Especially when you have like another generation there in the show. Like it's definitely creating some sort of legacy, and so hopefully it'll be a tasteful,
Oh yeah, like Power Rangers was about legacy.
Yeah.
You know, like even in Mighty Morphin, Jordan talked about like your job to continue on the legacy of the Rangers before you.
Right.
You know,
right.
but that's in season 1 when he's saying carry on the legacy of the Rangers before you. And even when they go back in time, oh, there's Cowboy Rangers in the 1800s. So, legacy, I see what you mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Green Ranger, he literally had 3 seconds of screen time.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to have like a archive audio, and we're never going to see him with his helmet off. Like that's I'm calling it on that.
Okay, here. So let's listen to this real quick.
Mm-hmm. Listen to what?
Oh, here you go.
We are looking at how to pronounce this given name. This is a female given name of Vietnamese origin who actually means beautifully water. How do you go about pronouncing it? Tui.
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 Pretty straightforward once you know. Tui.
Tui.
Tui. Okay, Tui is her name.
And I believe it's Trang, but I found a video pronouncing that too. So, but yeah. So when I found that out, I didn't know she had died, and that was like a few years ago that I looked it up. So after I finished watching it, because I watched when it aired back in the day, after school those first few times, and then had afternoon. What are they called? Afternoon cartoons.
Fox Kids.
Yeah, Fox Kids. They had names for their like blocks of television, right? And I watched them as they aired because after school I'd go home and watch that stuff. I was really into martial arts, and that was the thing about like that show was the martial arts. Like it was just real well choreographed and fun.
And then like even a different style of martial arts, like Zach. He had his own style called hip hop judo.
Yeah.
And Kimberly, she was a gymnastics, so she would combine martial arts with gymnastics.
About 3,000 people on that ship.
So did he ever actually throw? Because like I'm thinking about what judo is actually. Did he ever actually throw with his hip hop? I'm trying to remember. Throw like use
like throw a knife.
No, throw someone, like use their body weight to.
He basically
put them on the ground.
when he was dodging him, he looked like he was dancing when he dodged him.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like another cool thing is like we go back to Ernie Juice Bar.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my thing: the neon sign from 30 years ago still works somehow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know, because like neon signs, they're not supposed to last 30 years.
Businesses, locally owned businesses aren't supposed to last, 30 years.
But he's right next to a high school. Like, for example, Fred's Fish Fry is like right across the street from John Jay.
I don't think that's a fair comparison because we all know what Fred's Fish Fry is.
I know, it's a front.
Yeah.
We all know it. And then, it? Obviously, Billy's going to be the leader. The Blue Ranger is going to be the leader in this movie. I can tell.
Yeah, I think so too. I felt very much a center around him in the trailer, even though there was equal parts those two guys, and it makes me. I mean, it doesn't. I'm not concerned. I just feel like that, like the center's going to be story. I mean, the story's going to be centered around their journey.
Oh yeah. Definitely, because like in the Boom comic for Shattered Grid, even though Billy was dead in Shattered Grid, he was the key to everything. He was the key to stopping Drakon. He was the key to undoing everything. He just left Trini all these little hidden clues.
Yeah, it was.
So it's finally time that finally a non-Red Ranger, because there have been plenty of Blue Rangers who made better leaders than the Red Rangers, like like in Megaforce. Noah made a better, and that's next thing. I remember Noah's name. I don't remember the name of the Red Ranger. But I remember Noah being a better personality and a better overall leader than the Red Ranger. And then even in Power Rangers Samurai, the Blue Ranger could master fire, and that wasn't even his element.
Was that the one that was on Disney?
No. Disney with Power Rangers SPD.
SPD. Okay.
Yeah. This one was on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
No, and then what you gonna call it? Obviously this is gonna be an alternate timeline because Rita never died. She was supposed to have been purified, and then the Machine King, he's supposed to have been died. So the fact that they're both back, obviously this is an alternate timeline because everyone's all like, "Ooh, she's back? How? What? She was never dead." No one seemed to think, oh, maybe this is an alternate timeline because, again, that should not be new to us. Like Spider-Man No Way Home. Instead of it being different Spider-Man movies, now they're just alternate universes, alternate timelines.
Yeah, it's crazy. What do you think? What do you think about the darker timeline? The Elizabeth, whatever her name is.
Rita.
Yeah.
Rita. See, in the darker timeline, the Green Ranger was supposed to have stabbed her and took over as Emperor of the Universe.
Oh, I'm talking about the movies franchise, the one that was like with the Krispy Kreme.
That one, the 2017 one.
Yeah, the 2017 movie. That one was pretty dark toned.
It was basically the Chronicle mixed with the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, and
they slapped Power Rangers onto it.
But when you really step back and look at those characters too, some of them are not really. I don't know, good people.
What do you mean, good people?
Like Kimberly in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She was like a bully.
Yeah.
Like a hardcore one that in some states would have been charged with felony for what she did. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she does have that. She had that redemption moment though.
Yeah.
Like a chance to redeem for her past sins, redeem what she did.
Right.
Yeah. And then the Black Ranger, his mom's supposed to be dying. The Yellow Ranger, she's trapped into that.
So what did you think of that film overall? Did you like it?
The 2017 movie?
Yeah.
I liked it. But it's at the time, I was a bigger Tommy meat writer at the time. So because Tommy wasn't in it, that's why I'm I like it, but I would have liked it better if Tommy was in it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked it better if I was playing Tommy. That's just me. That was my thinking in 2017.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see this. And what was the recent statement that was made? Because it was you were telling me a reason why Kimber, the character that plays.
Before we get into that, I want to talk about the hidden
Kimberly.
Easter eggs.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
When you look at Alpha's screen, right, if you pause, it says Reefside, Astro Megaship, and Turtle Cove. Now, I don't know who Turtle Cove is, but the Ninja Turtles have crossed over with Power Rangers multiple times.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like the Ninja Turtles exist in this universe.
Yeah, that could definitely be something that people are open to.
Yeah, and speaking of Alpha's voice, right? It's very apparent that they got the same voice actor, and the voice actor trying really hard to recreate that voice
from
when they were younger. Yeah. But now going back to what you were saying, Amy Jo Johnson, she's not gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, I heard that. And I wonder why.
She said she first made a tweet that she didn't like what was offered. And when I first read that, I didn't think money. I thought that she didn't like the script. Because there was a follow-up tweet where she said that if they had done the script from Billy's Continuum series, because David Yoshi played the Green Ranger, he had his own script for an 8-part Continuum series. She said that if it were the Continuum series, she would have done it in a heartbeat.
Right, and I heard you say that, and now I'm hearing all this stuff about it being about over money. I wonder if that's just a PR scheme on the part of the people who are invested in making this movie.
I feel like it's just a bunch of butthurt fanboys who aren't understanding the fact that she's a writer-director. Her income is different from current Power Rangers, like Rocky, right?
Right.
His main source of income, I believe, is Comic-Cons. So if Comic-Cons is their main source of income, whatever Netflix is offering, if it is about money, they need it. Whereas she's on a higher level where her time is worth more money than theirs from a professional level.
Right. Right.
Because, like, if she's making X amount of dollars writing, directing, and to take a month off, go to New Zealand, she's going to lose out on this much. Because, again, we don't know what her financial situation is. Maybe she owes money to the IRS. Maybe she spent more money. We don't know, even if it is about money. I understand where she's coming from because it's like, you know, as much as you love this one thing, due to your current situation, you can't exactly dedicate the time and resources to it.
Right. But I also believe like what you telling me first was the reason was what is publicly known amongst the people who made the film is the reason. Mm-hmm. Right. And then this is more like just like it's essentially bad press by toxic fans, right?
Yeah, because what if she read the script and saw that the Pink Ranger wasn't playing a big enough role? Like, what if the Pink Ranger just like one of those smaller side characters pushed to the side and she's just there and she wasn't going to invest her time just to do that? If she was going to come back as the Pink Ranger, she wanted to come back hard and be an active role because, again, we're seeing Billy and Zach do like most of the stuff in the trailer. For all we know, Rocky and Catherine don't come in until like the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Right. So maybe she was part of that original write-in at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that's probably why she didn't show up this time around. Do you feel like because it's probably not a lot of screen time, right?
No.
If anything, probably like anywhere from do we know what the runtime of the film is?
It's going to be about 2 hours.
So if it's 2 hours, if it's in the third act that they show up, right?
Yeah.
Generally, you'll see something like that, or the end of the second act.
Yeah.
If it's going to be something like that you're looking at like a total of like, you know, really like 15 to 30 minutes of screen time.
Uh-huh.
But that's also if like you're part of the A plot, like of the main stuff going on.
Yeah, because like what if she only has like a couple of lines?
Right. And what if it's like some real simple B plot that it's just, you know, there's not a lot we know, right?
No.
And we can say for sure that she was in a very little part of the film.
Oh yeah.
And if it wasn't something that she liked artistically, it's going to be easy to say no to, you know, that amount, like whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it's not worth your time, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, again, what if the Pink Ranger role isn't very big and it wouldn't worth your time? And should we ask the audience what they think?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I think that's exactly what we should do.
Yeah.
What do you think right now?
So now you can call in is it on the screen yet?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Call this number on the screen, 213-980-8810, and give us your thoughts. If you have an opinion, you know, we'll put you on speakerphone and let's have this conversation.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really open-minded, or even if you have a hard
Bro, even if you think it's about
position.
money, explain to us why you think it's about money.
Yeah, just tell us.
Tell us something you saw in the trailer that we didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many people we got watching?
Let's see. I'm sorry. I moved over to look at these articles, and we have 3 people watching right now.
Okay, yeah. Come on, guys. This is the time. If you ever wanted to call in and give your opinion on something, like, have you ever been watching a live stream? So, yeah, call in 213-980-8810, and we will get your opinion. So, Pablo, why do you think she's not doing it?
Well, I mean, like I said, I think personally it's like a mixture of like of whether it's her time, like worth her time, and the amount of time and probably compensation for it is all worth her time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's understandable because like we said, based on what we've seen so far, that it's probably going to be like some sort of B plot or some sort of like something at the end, like some
Yeah.
big team up at the end in the third act. So, yeah, I think anybody would be justified to say no, especially if they don't support it creativity
Yes.
in a creative way, right?
Yeah. She also mentioned that she doesn't want to wear spandex in her 50s.
Well, that's also fair too.
But I'm just like, you know how many fans would love to see you still wear spandex in your 50s, though? Like a good 90% of your fans would still love to see you put on a spandex suit in your 50s.
A bunch of thirsty.
No,
old men.
I'm not
No, I'm
even
just kidding.
thirsty. Like, even some of the older fans could be, like,
I
inspired.
mean, but can't we do something like different too? Like, would we have to have?
We wouldn't really have to have her in a spandex suit either. We can literally just, like, how should I put this? You know, once we morph, we can use the body double.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then even when she has to take her helmet off, we can just film her from, like, you know, the shoulders up.
So you're making this film?
No,
I'm just
I'm just saying that's something they could have done.
No. Yeah, I mean that does make sense. And that's a valid point. I mean, there was a lot, and I was just thinking there's a lot of different possibilities, for that. But I think that was just something she probably said that might be for, comedic timing or something, just to be like funny about it. But it's also a fair, valid point, because a lot of people are getting less and less comfortable with like having themselves photographed and stuff. Have you not noticed that?
No.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot. And that's fair. Like I've, even with Zoom meetings and stuff like that,
Even with what?
Zoom meetings in like schools and like the way they teach us to keep kids engaged, into Zoom meetings and stuff like that during COVID, and even afterwards to keep people engaged, like allow them not to keep their camera on so they feel, safer and stuff like that, or feel more comfortable that the way they're having to, show their image constantly. But I mean, that's something I've heard. Anyway, let's move on. Anybody have any suggestions?
Anybody in the comment sections want to give their opinions?
Hey, let's hit Twitter. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter.
Okay, let's see what people are sharing on Twitter. Franco, how are you? How are you, Franco? We're talking about the Once and Only trailer. If you have an opinion, go on twit.tv/WarDanceProductions and give your opinions. And also, to my girlfriend, if you're watching on Twitch, I recommend you go ahead and call the numbers. You can give your opinion, because I know this is your time to talk about the Boom comics. And why aren't you talking about the Boom comics right now? Why haven't you called the number on the screen to talk about the Boom comics?
So
what's on Twitter?
Let's see. Gosh. Fans angry she wasn't an anniversary special. Okay.
Huh. Are you guys calling and the thing's not working? Because I did check this earlier today and it does work. So, I don't know. But yeah, Lawrence, head up on twit.tv/WarDanceProductions. We are talking about the Once and Always trailer, and we're asking for people's opinions. Like, I know that Jenna Ray Frank is not going to be playing Tommy. I already know she's not, but we got a caller.
Sweet.
Hold up, let me put you on speaker. Hi, you're on Constream. Who am I speaking with? Hello?
Hold on one sec. Yeah, sorry, one sec. Yeah, I'm just trying to call and listen to Switch on the headphones at the same time.
Okay, so how do you feel about the Amy Jo Johnson
Okay, so what I think that they're doing.
What are they doing?
Sorry, it's just like when I think of the Amy Jo Johnson situation, I think it's more of she wants to I think she wants to move on to Power Rangers, but at the same time she's still loyal to the fan base.
I mean, yeah, she does. She did say, "I hope my friend
And
kick ass."
also, like, and then I'm trying to get my thoughts together, but it also seems like she's still fan base. She's more going to be looking at fan projects.
Getting a little bit of feedback there.
See what?
Getting a little bit of feedback. No, you can hold it up. Hold
Yeah.
It up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to call back?
I think she's going to be doing more fan projects. Like, I think she was getting.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely. Because she did say there's more in store in one of her tweets.
And yeah, because I think she wants to do like JDF before she dies.
Oh,
But
yeah.
It's more of a, if it has to do with Hasbro, it's probably going to be a no-go.
Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, because, like, even JDF said no. That's the next thing. JDF said no to the project, and at Alamo City Comic Con, his reasoning for it was, guys, I'm 50 years old. I'm tired of covering up my tattoos. And when they first started inviting me back, it was fun, but now it feels like a burden. It feels like, oh, save us, Tommy. You're our only hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was actually his response at Comic-Con.
Wow.
And to all the people on Instagram, head over to twitch.tv/VoidAndProductions, and we are going live talking about the Once and Always trailer. And go to Twitter and to Twitch, and we will also have a phone number on the screen you can call, and you can give us your opinion. Now, as far as like the Once and Always trailer, how do you feel? How do you feel about the Once and Always? Oh, it ended. Never mind. They hung up. So.
Oh no, but she makes interesting points. Yeah.
Yeah, the Amy Jo Johnson is still very much loyal to the fan base.
I think we're gonna get a call here in a second from Lawrence Fury.
Okay.
0.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he honestly cares if the show is good, and told him we hope it's good. He said,
okay, I'm getting a call.
Okay.
Answer. Huh. Hi, you're on ConStreams. Who am I speaking with?
Huh?
You're on ConStreams.
Lawrence Fury.
Yo, Lawrence, how are you, man?
Awesome.
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So, what's your opinion on Amy Jo Johnson and/or the Once and Always trailer?
What is it? My opinion, I can't act the best.
What do you say?
I can make it up.
Can you say that
I
again?
can't act the best.
I'm sorry, dude. We can't understand you.
You hear me now? See?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just happy, like.
Oh,
Well,
you're
we're
just
getting
happy we're
the-
getting a special, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like it's fine. Like Amazon, the first two.
Oh yeah, 'cause like that's something a lot of fans are not really not really registering with them is the fact that we're getting a new movie after 30 years with some of the original actors. Why are we complaining?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But we haven't seen Walker for like 30 years.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
No, I'm just excited overall.
Yeah, and Pablo. Yeah, well, thank you for calling, man.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, man. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Also, stay toward the end. We're gonna give away a prize, so hopefully you win, man. Okay. All right.
So there's somebody on here. Is it Mayona or May on a AKA Itsune? Oh, Mayona Kakitsune.
Mayo Naka Kakitsune.
Oh, Mayo.
Naka Kakitsune.
Okay, Mayo Naka.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend actually.
Oh, okay. I was going.
Oh, we got another call.
Oh, I was going to say what she was going to say though.
Hi, you're on Constream. Who am I speaking with? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on Constream. Who am I speaking with? Oh, that was weird.
You hang up.
I guess. Maybe the phone shorted out. I don't know. Let me try.
Okay, I'm going to read what your girlfriend said. Mayo. How do you say that? The name?
Mayo Naka Kitsune.
Mayo Naka Kitsune.
Kitsune.
Kitsune. Mayo Naka Kitsune. Okay. Mayo Naka Kitsune. Okay. I was going to say that Once and Always is trying to be Boom Comics, but if you look at the trailer closer, that may
One moment.
they may be dead.
Is this a
Sorry.
Constream phone number?
Yeah, this is Constream. Sorry, we were reading the comment. This is Constream. Who am I speaking with?
Hello?
Yeah, this is Constream. Who am I speaking with?
Hello?
Hi, this is Constream. Who am I speaking with? I
I
don't
think
think
we
this
lost
thing-
him. It's okay. It's okay.
It was. I don't think that the phone's working, but what you call it? We'll.
Hey, that was four, calls in a row. Solid 2.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll try and figure out the issues with this, and hopefully next week we'll have it all solved and figured out. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was cool. Hey, so we're still getting comments too, though.
Awesome.
Lawrence
Lauren
is
says what?
laughing. Laugh out
Gotcha.
loud.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what do you have as a prize?
What do we have? Oh, you want to give away the prize now?
You sure? We can. Let's do
Okay. So here's what we have as the prize. We have a Power Rangers calendar and a Lightning Collection SPA yellow figurine. The first person to tell me what once and always is supposed to mean, because remember, the name of the movie is Once and Always. What does once and always mean? The first person to comment what that means gets both of these prizes. So tell me, once and always, Pablo, what do you think once and always means? Why did they choose once and always? What's the significance of that?
Isn't that from like King Arthur? Wait, no.
King
No, that's-
Arthur?
That's Once and Future. Never mind. Forgot.
What, Future? Oh,
Yeah.
Future and King Arthur. Yo, Future should totally make a song about King Arthur.
Once a ranger, always a ranger.
Who said that?
That's Malhare. Wait, no, that was Lawrence. It was Lawrence. I'm sorry, it was Lawrence.
Lawrence. It was Lawrence. Lawrence
Yeah.
said, okay, Lawrence, congratulations. You win the SPA figurine and you win the Cosmic Fury calendar. Let's see.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So basically, the next time I'm at a con, I'm gonna be giving these away. Actually, Pablo, what do you feel about like people? I should host an event where people pick up their stuff because I still owe Mama Donovan a calendar and a picture of Android.
We should totally do that. So far, we got what, 3 people?
Yeah,
3 people? Yeah.
3 people that have won prizes, and like, dude, even if you're not really in the podcast, like, come in for the free stuff.
Yeah.
It's like when you're going on a date with somebody that you're not interested in, but it's like, hey, it's free food.
But yeah, but also if you can't come here, it'd be nice to have you here if you can't come here.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you get in touch with Deacon over at his social media.
Yeah.
And get us your address and we'll post it and sell it. We've got postage and stuff here. We do supply stuff up.
Oh
in the front.
no, bro! Let's meet up at a con. Let's get pictures and video.
So Lauren said he's going to be at Waco Comic Con.
Waco Comic Con.
Yeah. Yes, love. Just stop by. Awesome. S Supplies.
F Supply. Oh yeah, Devin. Yeah. What did he win? Oh yeah, he won the Ichidori figure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably host a meetup at Wonderland Mall probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like, that's where a lot of the conventions are at.
So, Lauren says that the Waco Comic Con Oh wait. He says Centers Texas Comic Con, April 29th.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna be at Mini-Con actually on that day.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully I'm at Mini-Con. Hopefully, cause like I don't know if I got approved or not. By the way, I just got approved today for WeebCon, like officially official. So I'm gonna be at WeebCon, guys. That reminds me. This podcast is brought to you by WeebCon. So go to my concert and watch me perform, and I'm gonna give away more stuff. So WeebCon is actually a convention in Dallas, Texas. And they're going to have voice actors. They have a lot of main characters.
Devin said he's going to be there.
Oh, Devin. Oh, bro. It is going to be lit. It's going to be, like, very lit. Like, it's going to be so lit that lighters will look like nothing. That's how lit it's going to be. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and end the podcast here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Pablo, thank you so much for joining us. Peace out, Constars. We'll see you next time. All right.